First practice is in the books. How do you guys feel after this?
I feel pretty good. I mean, some of us are very tired, some of us are very dead weak, some of us are tired and all this. We just got to come back and be stronger, and when we do that, Coach is going to help us do that.
And, being an upperclassman, I was just watching the drills. You know, you were a very intricate part of a lot of today's offense. How's that make you feel knowing, you know, you're going to be one of the go-to guys this season?
I mean, it's a great feeling, but it's a terrible feeling. No, it's my last year, but I'm going to give everything I got, every game, every play, everything for them, for the coaches. I'm just going to set off this year.
And Caden, you know, every year it seems like you make another splash in the linebacker core. Of course, Cam's not there, but how do you feel that you're going to be able to kind of shine a little bit more this year? Football team making a difference since you were a freshman, but what's it like getting on the other side of that?
It's a different feeling because you got to set an example for everyone else. Before, like being a freshman and sophomore in varsity, it was kind of just like, oh, I'm there. But now I have to set an example for everyone else.
And how do you feel about this team? Of course, it's young, and you guys are certainly having to set an example for a lot of young players. But what was today like? Just kind of running them through the first time. I mean, what were you guys doing to kind of, you know, be the example there?
You know, it's nothing like last year. I mean, we had a good bunch of leaders, and we got to change that, set example for us, and we got to have a great future. And I just hope some of the freshmen realize that, and they can go hard in the weight room and realize that this is real. Like, we got to go hard.
And what do you think? You know, about setting examples for younger players.
Setting examples. Well, when it comes to like setting examples for me, I got to show them like how tough everyone's pushing through all the heat, especially today. And like I knew I was faltering because I felt like I didn't drink enough water, you know, hydrate enough for me to play at the best of my abilities for the practice. But I still pushed through it, and I'm just trying to, you know, lead by example.
And a couple more questions, which is, you know, Black and Gold Scrimmage this Saturday. Up next is a jamboree. What's going to feel like when you finally get to pop someone wearing different colors?
Well, I'm excited. I mean, it's not the same. I'm ready to get this jamboree going. I'm ready to see some other teams.
Up there in the summer when we finally got to do it felt great. But now that it's going to be like for real now, for the game, jamboree, it's just a whole different feeling.
And one more question, which is, you know, when you lose 13 guys off of the roster last season, there's a lot of holes, a lot of interesting position battles going on here this year. What's Saturday's jamboree going to be like when, you know, everyone's trying to be that number one starter, but, you know, you can only have 22 guys?
It's going to be great. I mean, everybody's going to get everything they got. I mean, everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to be a starter. Everybody wants to show the fans what we got. And I believe everybody's going to do that, and we're going to go hard.
What do you think?
I feel like pretty much what just Dom said.
All right. Well,
everyone's excited for it. We're ready for it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I'll be quick, but hey, you know, first practice is in the books. Of course, it's always a little bit of an adventure when you have your first practice, but you've been working with these boys all summer. What'd you think about today?
Well, you know, the first day is always an opportunity to see where you're at conditioning-wise. And we got a little ways to go. You know, to be able to play the tempo that we want to play at, we've got to be in tremendous shape. We flat have to be in better shape than the other team. We have to be to play at the tempo that we want to play at, and we got a ways to go a little bit. These guys practice hard, they work hard, they understand how to practice. If you're going to be a good football team, you got to practice a certain way, and they understand that, and they do that well.
Absolutely, and of course, the heat was something else, and it's kind of hard to work through this. But how do you feel like this grind's going to kind of prepare you for the season? Because it's not too far away, about 3 weeks, you know.
We try to make practice a little bit tougher than it would be on a Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
We try to make it that way from a mental and a physical standpoint, so the game then is just easy. You know, is what we're trying to do. So, you know, our numbers aren't quite where we want them to be. There's just a lot expected in our program. There is, and the guys that are here understand that, and they're living up to that every day, and they're working hard. I love watching what they do. I've missed them for 10 days, to be honest with you.
And kind of what's the plan coming on? Of course, you got the Black and Gold Scrimmage this weekend. A lot of position battles going on. How do you feel heading into this? Because it seems like a fun game when everyone's trying to be the number one, you know?
Well, there's going to be positions that there's going to be some spots won and lost on Saturday. You know, to be honest with you, we have an idea where guys should be right now. We may have to move people around. I mean, what we need to do a better job of probably, and we just talked about it as a staff, is having COVID plans. What if this guy goes? What if that guy goes? What happens? So we're going to have more guys, even freshmen, that are prepared to at least run our base stuff on a Friday night if we got 3 or 4 guys at a position that we're all together and can't be there now. Because I think we probably all know we're heading back to some COVID limitations, that kind of stuff. So this will be another different year where it's going to be about preparing as many as we can, just in case we have to put some younger guys on that field.
And so some younger guys might see a lot more time at the Black and Gold game than they normally would?
Yeah, we try. Well, both Black and Gold and Jamboree, we try to get a certain number of plays for as many as we can. Well, Black and Gold game, everybody's going to get reps. We're going to have 2 groups going on, actually 4 groups, 2 at one end, 2 at the other end, for about an hour or so. So there's going to be a lot of reps to go around for everybody that night. And then Jamboree-wise, we'll script out numbers of plays so we can get a good look at the people that we want to get a good look at. So there's going to be lots of opportunities. It's going to be interesting to see who takes advantage of it.
All right. Well, no, that's all I got.